Welcome back to the Brew Shed. It's Homebrew Wednesday, yeah, thank God for that. And we should celebrate Homebrew Wednesday because it doth only come 52 times a year. So, take your chances. We're meant to be getting battered by Hurricane Doris or Denise or whatever it is, but actually, no, it's not too bad here at the moment. I think maybe it's coming tomorrow. Certainly not as bad as it was for the big banana yesterday. You see that? Brilliant. Sounded like he had a dinosaur dying in the corner of his cage. So the dinosaur dying in the corner of his shed. It was really good. But anyway, so why are we here for this Homebrew Wednesday? Well, 3 reasons. 1, because it's Homebrew Wednesday and fuck it, let's do it anyway. 2 is to have a look at this. Now, this is the new kegerator system that I've got set up. I've got the supercharger ready. I'm going to pour a supercharger out in a minute to test the supercharger for the first time. Well, I've had a couple of sips, but first proper test of the supercharger. I want to show you how it is. I think I've got some line issues, so if anyone out there can help us with what I should be doing with my beer line or anything like that, then I think I'm going to need that. I'll pour one and we'll have a look in a minute. And then, after testing that, or while testing that, I've also got one of these. The real thing. Look at that. So I'll have a side-by-side test. So, glass for that as well. So, glass for the supercharger, my one, a glass for the supercharger, the real one, and we'll see how they do. Right, so let's get pouring. See how this is. Yeah, there you go. Look. As I expected, a little bit. I'm getting a lot of head, and not in a good way. I'll leave that to go down for a minute. Now these, I've got these from a friend at work, who is a member of a beer club or a bottle shop. And he got them from them. He saw them online, knew I'd brewed the supercharger, and he said, "Oh, do you want me to get some for you?" And I said, "Yeah." Now I posted them, so people on Facebook. If you're not on the BrewTube Facebook group, get on it. I'll put a link below. I posted on there that I got it, and Tube Dinos posted that it's a funny name, that Tube Dinos. I say it in my best. It's not Australian and it's not New Zealand. I never tell the difference myself personally. Sorry, no offence meant to anyone out there. But Tube Dinos is impossible to say Tube Dinos without doing it in an Antipodean accent. You try to do it, it's impossible. So Tube Dinos, every time it comes out like that. Anyway, Tube Dinos said that what's the date on the bottom. So I had a look, and I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but you can't see a thing. So I thought, oh bugger, I've been given a dud batch or an out-of-date batch or something like that. So when I got into work today, I said to my friend, I think this has happened. It's not scratched anyway. It's just you just can't read a thing. I said to him about it. He opened his 2, which he still had at work, and one of them was like this, but the other one said the 24th of April 2017 quite clearly. So I'm hoping that they're all the same, but at the end of the day, it's in a can, it should be alright, even if it's a bit out of date, so I'm not too worried about it. So let's crack into this one. Okay. There we go. Right, so that, my friends, is the real deal. So that is the supercharger from Panhead. This is mine. Have a look side by side. They look pretty close. I mean, mine's cloudier, without a shadow of a doubt. Colour-wise, I'm going to hold it up to the light here. There's nothing much between them at all. Apart from the cloudiness that's in my one, the actual colour, I think's very close. Let me have a smell. Now, whenever I see, it's the first time I've done this. Whenever I see people doing this, I'm going for a smell, do it like this, and then they do it like this. Now, I'm assuming that's keeping the flies away while you're smelling. So I did just have a fly in here actually, so it's probably a good idea. The smell is very similar. It is, I'm not joking. This is the supercharger, the original, is a little bit more intense. That's the supercharger, this is orange cap, let's do it that way. Supercharger is a little bit more intense, but only slightly. It's a lovely smell. Right, so I meant to have a look at what it should be, but it's definitely tropical fruit, definitely. I mean, massive tropical fruit. Now, but is it grapefruit? Now I've got to test. It smells more sort of citrusy to me than, I mean, grapefruit is a citrus fruit, but it's more, it's not, I mean, that's grapefruit shit, that's my nut breakfast tomorrow, but there's definitely a similarity there without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, that's stronger. It just seems a little bit more subtle, so let's try it. So, supercharger first. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah, there is, I mean, there's definitely grapefruit there. Yeah, definitely, and maybe like something like melon, maybe something like that. I mean, it's bloody lovely. So that's the real deal. I wish you had some water here to clear your mouth out, but here's the orange cap. It's quite well carved. Now, I mean, I wasn't sure. I mean, I had no idea what I was doing with the kegs. I've obviously put a post on to the BrewTube site, and sorry, I want to show you. And you see that, guys? I mean, it's not going mad anymore, but there are definitely bubbles in there. Yeah, maybe it's not quite carved enough. Anyway, I put a post on the Facebook site, and various comments came back about how best to carve it from the keg. I've tried various ways. I've tried first of all putting 35 on it and rocking it for 15 minutes. It's always been cold, that's for sure. So I tried that. I tried leaving about 12 on it for a few days. So I tried various different things. I mean, let's have another taste. Yeah, you can definitely do with more carving, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, there's obviously some there. You can see it as you swirl it around, but it's not sort of staying around enough. if I was to taste it, so it's quite close. I'd say mine is slightly more bitter than the actual supercharger. But honestly, straight away, take a sip of that and take a sip of that, you'd be hard pushed. Seriously, I'm not joking, be hard pushed to tell the real difference between them. So I'm dead pleased with that. Carbing aside, which I think it needs a little bit more work on, I'm dead pleased with that. It's a beautiful, beautiful drink. It's not too heavy either. I thought when I was dry hopping it, when I was getting it out, smell, I thought it was going to be really powerful, almost pungent, if you like, and a bit too much. But it's turned out absolutely lovely. And yeah, so really pleased with that. So what have we got coming up? So after this Homebrew Wednesday, coming weekend, I was going to brew. I was going to brew on the Sunday, the 26th of Feb, I think it is. But then I got offered tickets to go and see England, Italy at Twickenham. So I'm off to that. So that'll be good. So that brew day has moved to the week after. So the week after, I think it's the 5th. I think 5th of March. I'm going to be brewing a black IPA. Got the ingredients, got them ready. Really looking forward to it. Praying that my fucking sparge works and the false bottom doesn't give me any problems. So that's on the 5th. Then, hopefully, on the 19th, so 2 weeks later, I'm going to have another brew day. So a double brew day in March, with any luck. And I'm thinking of doing an American amber on that day. Possibly a clone of the Liquid Mistress, the Siren Liquid Mistress, which is absolutely brilliant if I can get that done. So I'm looking into doing that maybe. So 2 brew days in March is going to be fantastic. That means the kegs are going to get filled. I want to get people, if you can give me any clues about how to sort out this, my beer line problem, then please do so. Comment or give us some comments on the Facebook site if you know that, if you're on there, and we'll have a look and I'll get that sorted out. So if I can get that sorted out, step after that is I can bottle from the keg. I can't bottle this at the moment because we send you out a bottle of foam. So I'll bottle off the keg. I did, when I bottled this, by the way, I did manage to I also bottle condition 10 of them as well. So I've got 10 bottle condition versions of this. So that was a week ago. And I'm just going to leave them for about 5 weeks or so. So failing that, I can send out bottle condition versions. But yeah, so I'd like to get this sorted out. So any comments, please leave below. Or comment anyway. Like, subscribe, please. I'm getting close to the 100. I'm on about 93 or something like that. So once I get the 100, I've got to think of what to do about a competition or whatever. So I'm pretty close, but we'll get there soon, hopefully. Anyway, cheers, guys. Happy Homebrew Wednesday to everyone. Enjoy your evening. I apparently, according to my son, I've now got to go and read Shakespeare with him. I might just hide in here for a while. Anyway, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you later.
You put the beer in the coconut and drink it all up. You put the beer in the coconut and throw the can away.